What's up everyone? Welcome back to Living Survival, and today I got something a little bit different. We're going to take a look at the security system that I've installed around the mini homestead here. We're also going to take a look at why I chose the particular system I did and what other options are out there from Lorex. When it comes to security cameras, there are plenty of options out there on the market. There's wired systems, wireless systems. There's a whole new breed of systems that are sort of an all-in-one packaged solution that are wireless. They run off batteries, they stream the picture, or you can view the picture on your cell phone through an app. So when it comes to selecting which security system is right for you, it really comes down to what your experience level is with installation and what your particular situation is. Do you live in an apartment? Do you live in a home? Do you live in a high-rise? So those things you're going to have to take into consideration when it comes to what system's going to work for you. A company that's been around a long time is Lorex, and they just came out with their 4K camera systems. Again, they make wired systems, they make wireless systems. Now the difference though is that a system from Lorex comes with a recorder, so meaning you record your own video, you do what you want with your video, whereas these new package systems that you see out there from Nest or Ring or Blink or Arlo, those are going to stream to a cloud. You generally have to pay for that cloud service, and they run on batteries. So although wireless, you're going to have to change those batteries. Now they give you sort of inflated battery performance on their website. Those are based on events. So if you have a lot of traffic moving down your street, for example, you have a lot of wildlife like I do, or neighbors that your cameras can pick up, you're going to have a ton of events, meaning your battery life is going to be very, very short, and that can become very frustrating. So as far as the wireless cameras go, I prefer to use those in areas where I want to get specific events, maybe a food plot for checking out your wildlife, or maybe part of your property that you don't have wired to the main system, maybe a back alley or a shed. Now with Lorex, you can get the best of both worlds. You can build your own package based on which recorder you want or which style cameras you want. Some have wider angle lenses, some have built-in features like powered zoom or tilt even, so you can really custom tailor a package for your personal needs, and that's what I did. I ended up going with their 4K nocturnal system. It has color night vision, it has 4K cameras with Sony sensors in it. It is power over Ethernet, which means all I had to do was run a Cat 5e Ethernet cable to each location where I wanted to put a camera, and the system powers those cameras up. Not only does it record on the recorder, so even if my internet is down, it's still going to record those events, but I wanted 24/7 recording, and that's something that you don't get with those newer systems. You get event recording. So 24/7 recording was important to me. I want to know what's going on all the time, and if I did have something like a break-in or a vandalism event, or even just something that I wanted to go back and take a look at, I can do so. And you can set all the different parameters, like how often the hard drive is going to write over itself. Of course, they're expandable, and then with the power over Ethernet, I can change out my cameras down the line if something were to happen, or I can upgrade my cameras down the line. So for me, I wanted that rock solid system that's recording 24/7. So Lorex has all different solutions for your particular application. They have wireless systems. They come in all different price ranges depending on how many cameras you get, the quality of the cameras you get. But again, I like the fact that these are wired, so they're going to run 24/7. Again, the wireless cameras do come with batteries, so they are going to be fairly limited, especially if you have a lot of activity around your household. But the wireless cameras would be great for monitoring a baby room, for example, or a back alley, or just an area where you wouldn't or couldn't run a wire. Again, I went with a full wired system. I wanted to be able to adapt that system in the future. And then the Lorex systems also come with a digital video recorder or a network video recorder, so you're recording 24/7 and you have your own on-premise recorder instead of uploading to the cloud. Now with Lorex, you can also do cloud-based recording or cloud-based events, But again, in the event that my internet were to go out, my security system is going to still be recording. So you can see here they have systems starting down at $199. Again, depending on the quality of the cameras you get, they have 1080p cameras, they have 2K cameras, and they have 4K cameras. So you can get here the 4K IP security systems, which use power over Ethernet technology. And what that means is you run a single Ethernet cable to where you want your cameras, that the system's going to power up the camera and pull in that footage. So that's what I went with, their new 4K system. They also have 2K HD systems, and then again the wireless and wire-free. Now some of the cameras also have color night vision, and that works really well if you have a lit yard or lighting in your yard or lighting on your garage, for example. These systems are going to give you that color night vision. Again, better cameras than you're going to get with those systems like Arlo or Nest or Ring or Blink. You're going to get better night vision. You're going to get further depth of field, and that all leads to higher quality recording. So they do have bundles with their new 4K systems. This is the bundle I went with. 2 of their more wide-angle cameras. These also include audio, so you can hear audio events, people talking, for example. And then they have 2 of their zoom cameras. Now it is a powered zoom, so instead of pinching to zoom, which you can also do, these will actually zoom out and give you that high 4K quality even when zoomed out. And then again, the price is just going to compare or just going to depend on how many cameras you get. You can run, I believe, up to 16 cameras on a single NVR, and I believe you can get a switch to even extend that if you wanted to go crazy. So Lorex has all different types of security cameras: outdoor security cameras, HD security cameras, 4K security cameras. They have their IP cameras, their wireless cameras. So with their IP cameras, those are going to be the ones that run over power over Ethernet. They have their new Nocturnal line. These are the ones that I went with. I went with their 4K Nocturnal with the audio, so I got 2 of those. Then I got 2 of their motorized variofocal outdoor zoom IP cameras, so I have 2 of those. And again, you're getting a lot of range, 250 feet of range, even in color if you have the light. If you don't have the light, you get the black and white night vision. But again, you can tailor your system. You can pick the cameras that you want. I may add a camera or 2. I may add one of these cameras over here, even though they're only 2K. They are really wide angle, so that would be good for a doorway, for example. Or I may add one of their wireless cameras into my system for things like my food plot, to be able to monitor the wildlife. So when it came to my system, I wanted something that was very high quality and something that was expandable in the future. The Lorex system I went with comes with all metal housing, so they're very tamper resistant, easy to install, and again, they're weather resistant. In Michigan, we get the snow, the rain, the sleet, so I wanted something that could certainly hold up to the colder temperatures. And I wanted something that I could have my own hard drive on site, and I couldn't be happier with it. It's very easy to install. You simply just run a cable to where you want your cameras, hook it up to the system, and I didn't even go through and configure anything in my NVR. There's a menu. It comes with a mouse. Another great reason to go with a system that has its own video recorder is that you can hook that video recorder up to an LCD, or you can even hook it up to your TV via HDMI to one of the inputs. So you can always check in 24/7 on your cameras. You can run an LCD in your bedroom, for example, or in an office that has those cameras running nonstop on display. And again, that's something that you can't do with those new internet cameras. Now you can also connect your recorder to the internet, and that will give you remote viewing from anywhere where you can get internet on your phone. As you can see here, here is my 4 cameras. I can click the live button here, and that's going to show you a live view of the 4 cameras that I have. And then of course I can click on each individual camera, and as long as the camera has the pan, tilt, zoom, I can pan or tilt or zoom. You can also go full screen with that. You can pinch to zoom if you want to see closer up images, as well as they have what's called rapid recap. Now, as I mentioned earlier, all the recording is saved on your own network recorder. However, you can choose a cloud service, and you can have what's called rapid recap. So you can go back at any day. It's going to tell you the number of events, and you can simply look at a rapid recap. So I could look at the last 12 hours. I have 18 motion events in the last 12 hours, so I could go back and I could look at some of those events. You can see here is a night shot from, I believe, last night. You can see how well the infrared works when it is dark out, completely dark out. If I were to turn if I were to go out there right now, it is pitch black. However, you can see that it does light up nicely. And again, that's another example of what you get with the higher quality cameras. So you can go back and play any event. You can see here there is Kristen walking the dog. You can see how crystal clear it comes in even on your cell phone, which is great. So you can monitor what's going on your property at all times, night or day. So not only can you scroll through the week or the day or the hour or the minute, different days, but you can also scroll through your cameras. So if I wanted to take a look at my backyard camera here, here's some footage from the 22nd at 1:43 in the morning. Again, you can see the night vision there. Let me switch over to another camera where I have a light on all the time, and you can see the what the color night vision looks like. Now, keep in mind that my pool needs to be cleaned and drained. However, you can see there with light on, it is pitch black back there other than the light on my porch, and you can see that you nearly get the quality of a daytime picture. So this is middle of the night. This is 10:34 at night, pitch black out, but I can still see in color motion around my house. So you get a long range color night vision, you get the long range night vision, and then of course during the day you get the crispy 4K picture. So very, very nice system, very easy to use with their app. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Hopefully I helped shed some light on different security systems that you can get. Again, with Lorex, you can build your system from the ground up. They have packages that start down at a few $100s all the way up to a couple $1,000, depending on the amount of cameras you want, depending on the quality of the cameras you want. They do also have wireless systems, so I may add a wireless camera out at my shed, for example, or out at the food plot, where I can get that camera a little bit further than I could run a cable, especially outdoors. But for their standard system, I'm incredibly happy with the system that I have. I'm happy that it records 24/7. I'm happy that I can pull those cameras up at any time and take a look, and with features like their rapid recap, I can look at a whole day in, you know, a few seconds. And so their systems really work great for me. I'm going to leave a link to their website where you guys can check out their packages for yourself. I know they have a spring sale going on now. I'll leave a coupon code below if there is one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. I hope you give it a big thumbs up for me. Leave me a comment below and let me know what you think. Please share this video to your friends and family on your social media, and if you haven't already done so, click that red subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified of new videos.